Hello, it's me. It's Dr. Andrea, Restoration Chiropractic in Calabasas. It's Awareness with Andrea, the Monday edition. How was your Father's Day? We had a really good day. I took my husband down to Malibu and we went kayaking. We had two out of the five kids, so we put them in a double kayak and we put us in a double kayak and off we went. Um, the kids did not want to kayak with each other. I'll tell you that. One of the kids wanted to have his own kayak. And I basically said, well, you have a job. If you want your own kayak, you can pay for it. He didn't want to do that. So the kids did not want to kayak together. They wanted to be with us, like one of us. But I knew that the reason they needed to kayak together is because they had to learn how to work together. And they were basically bickering the entire time, but we still had fun. We did see a couple of dolphins. I think we saw we saw at least two, maybe four dolphins. Maybe we saw two dolphins twice, like we saw the same dolphins twice. I don't know. We saw like the little head of a sea otter or a sea lion, and that was about it. It was kind of overcast, so you couldn't really see into the water so well. I think when the sun is out, it's easier to see down and like the fish underneath, but it was good. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good Father's Day too. Summer is officially here. In Los Angeles, at least, we're getting June gloom in the morning. So it's not super hot yet. Like it's warming up during the day, but it's still nice and cool in the morning. So I will take it as long as I can get it. Okay, I want to talk to you about building muscle if you're a woman. If you're a woman, muscle is super important. This is something I honestly have been neglecting for the last few years. I need to get back into it. But I was reflecting earlier today why it's so important. No, number one, just from an aesthetic standpoint, muscle takes up less room than fat. So let's say you took 5 pounds of fat and you lost that fat and you added 5 pounds of muscle. So the scale didn't change at all. Like the scale would not move if you did that. You'd lose 5 pounds of fat. You would add 5 pounds of muscle. You'd actually look quite a bit smaller because the muscle is going to take up less room. And muscle is the tissue that boosts your metabolism. So for every bit of muscle that you put on, that's fat burning and calorie burning and metabolically active tissue that you have on your body. And so that keeps your metabolism ramped up. And as you age, because your muscle mass declines every year after the age of 40, or I think even they're saying after 30, adding that muscle back on will help keep you nice and healthy and then strong. I think it's something like 60% of falls over the age of 60 wind the person up in the hospital, and then it's kind of a downward slide from then on in terms of your overall health. So you don't have to go to the gym and be a muscle head to put on muscle. You can do just simple body weight exercises at home. There's tons of resources on the internet. I mean, you can even just start with doing like push-ups against the wall and like squatting to your butt is hitting a chair and then standing up. I mean, do that until you can't do it anymore and then rest for a couple of days and then do it again. If you're just starting, what will happen is pretty much from workout to workout, you should notice improvements. And then at some point you'll be like, oh, I'm not noticing improvements each workout. So then you change what you're doing. You make it a little bit more difficult, or you increase the intensity somewhat. And then at that point, like maybe you'll be noticing improvements in terms of like weekly progress. So just know, but you do have to continue to make it a little bit harder for you in order for the muscle to build. But it's really very important if you're a woman, especially over the age of 40, to keep your muscle mass on. And you will see me working on this personally here over the next 3 to 6 months, trying to get some of my strength back, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, so you guys, well, those of you who come to the office, you know, we have a bunch of cats. And I'm not really the crazy cat lady. Like, I know it seems like I could be, but I'm not really the crazy cat lady. And our cats are assholes. I mean, all cats are assholes, right? But one of our cats today, so one of our kids likes to go out and basically get their own pets. So like they went and they captured some frogs and put them in a terrarium. And then he went and he got a tadpole and he made like a little fishbowl with plants from the creek. I mean, like he did a really beautiful terrarium. Like it had live plants in it and moss and gravel, and made this cute little goldfish bowl for this tadpole. And this morning we're getting ready. Steve was on a conference call or something, and I'm getting ready, and we hear this noise, and we go into the kitchen, and the fish bowl is all over the floor. It's like broken and the tadpole is somewhere on the floor and the water is everywhere. And our cat had totally knocked it off the counter. And this is not the first time we've had a cat knock a fish bowl off the counter. So it's super annoying. And I just want to say our cats are assholes. We love them. I mean, don't get me wrong. And this particular cat, she is so cute. She is so cute that I think she thinks her name is, oh my God, Inky, you are so cute. Like, I think she thinks that that's what her name is. It's the kitten that we got last year, but she knocked the tadpole off. So anyway, I hope that Ariel went over and picked up the tadpole. We put it in a little bowl with some filtered water. We were like, you need to come over and get the tadpole so you can rescue it because it's not safe here. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about the sun and vitamin D. You guys know I talk about this like a broken record. Vitamin D is super important. It's crucial for your immune system. It's crucial. It's got anti-cancer properties. It will help keep you nice and healthy. Your levels should be above 50. If you had not had your blood tested to see where your vitamin D is, I recommend doing that. Kind of an expensive test though, so make sure you know whether or not insurance is going to cover it. Vitamin D supplementation, you should take it with food because it's a fat-soluble vitamin, so it does need fat in order to dissolve and then get into the bloodstream to do what it needs to do. I would say, though, we live in a world where people are sun phobic. And there are valid reasons to be afraid of the sun. I mean, it does age our skin. It does damage it. There's always a risk of skin cancer. But we do need a little bit of sunlight because that sunlight, the best way to get vitamin D is for sunlight to hit your skin and convert it to vitamin D. So my recommendation is that you do get some sun, but you're very, very smart about it. Go out like between 9 and 10 in the morning and get 10 to 15 minutes of sun every day. The sun's rays are not super strong yet. Your body will be converting vitamin D. It's not super hot and it's not as dangerous. Then you can put your sunscreen on for the rest of the day to protect your skin, but then you've given your body the chance to get some vitamin D naturally in a form that, frankly, because your body created it that way, is very, very easily absorbed. So that's my recommendation in terms of the sun. If you have any questions about that, feel free to let me know. It's Awareness with Andrea. If you have any questions about your health, please let me know. You can message me, you can Facebook message me, you can call me, I've said this before, send a smoke signal. I'm here to help. I would love to connect with you regarding anything that you think I might be able to help you with. My number is 818-661-6369, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.